Black Girls in Web 3 podcast. Hosted by Wanda, SUERO, also known as Salty Coffee. Dazzle Daniel, also known as Dazzle, and myself, ELRUBY, known as Miss Ruby, Crypto Queen of all of y'all. Tune in weekly as we strive to educate, elevate our community's financial literacy. We bring you expert speakers, share insights from personal wealth journey, and introduce workshops and resources to empower you. Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. on YouTube.com at P2G Network TV for an hour Black Hour, where we're shaping your finance in Web
3. Sucker now. All right. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night P2G Networks presents Black Girls in Web 3. All right. I'm your girl, ELRUBY T, also known as Miss Ruby, here with my ladies in the house, rocking out on a Friday. That's what I'm talking about. We got Miss T in the spot. Hi, Miss T. How you doing?
Hey, family. What's up? I'm looking forward to this beautiful Friday night and all the action is going to take place with my sister, Soraya. Yes. I'm ready.
Absolutely. And as she alluded to, we got a sister named Sister Soraya in the house. Sister Soraya, you're going to have to tell us more about you, but first get them some love. Go ahead, girl.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me here. This is so exciting. I'm all with the pennies to gold, okay? I'm so with it. I'm loving it. It sounds like where we need to be, turning those pennies into gold. That is the ultimate alchemy. So let's make it happen. And thank you for allowing me to come in your presence today and chat it up about my business. Thank you, Sister Teresa. I'm happy to be here. So I'm ready.
All right, so we ready too, because you are an amazing guest. So first of all, I gotta tell you right now, Miss Teresa, she ain't no slouch. She know a lot of really nice people who do amazing things and are quite active in their lives, and I'm so proud of it. I'm so just proud of her goal.
Yes, I'm proud of Miss T. I'm proud of you.
We family. That's what family do for each other, and I love you.
I'm talking about. And when people tell you that they don't know, you don't always recognize. That's what family do, y'all. They recommend people. They say, I believe in you. I see you. I want people to see you. That's what we do, y'all. We really do. We want people to see you. They want to know what you do because we love what you do. And in doing so, girl, you're going to have to share that. So we're going to start with what first is Watoto Entertainment.
Me. Okay. So Watoto Entertainment is a children's entertainment company. We produce children's entertainment and programming for all types of events, whether it is an intimate event, a private birthday party, or a corporate event, or a community event like block parties. We just entertain. So we specialize in storytelling, magic shows, face painting, Christmas, children's entertainment, where we come out with our chocolate Santa Claus, our cinnamon seasoned brown sugar Santa Clauses, and entertain for the holidays. We do puppetry and storytelling. Did I say that already? Face all that good stuff. Any idea you have or vision idea that you have that you want to bring to fruition, which needs entertainment for the children, creativity for children, consult with us. We will definitely help you put together something spectacular, fun, engaging, and welcoming to the family and the community. Our children's entertainment, we're just not doing children's entertainment like how some people would do some entertainment for children, and it's really not in the interest of children. They don't respect the innocence of children. Watoto Entertainment, we are about the children. And our niche is that we're doing cultural children's entertainment. We do all kinds of children's entertainment, but we're known for our cultural children's entertainment. So whatever type of entertainment you have and you want to add a little brown sugar cinnamon season to that entertainment, call us. Right. That's what we do. So yeah. I hope
I had
I wrapped that up.
I got your flyer up and I'm letting folks see it. Pretty much everything you're talking about is here, but I love the colors. I love how vibrant this is. I
Oh,
mean,
thank
first of
you.
all, I'm wearing a bunch of colors today.
Ah, ha,
I
ha.
do, y'all. And you know I love life. Color is life. That's why we're
Yeah.
black girls. We embody every color on
Yes,
the
we do.
white. And so we bring it in and we give it black and then we give it back. And that's
That's
right.
right.
And then we get all of these wonderful colors. I love
Yes.
and it makes me feel like I definitely, and thank you so much. It would be amazing. It's amazing that we would just happen to be having this conversation around my nephew's birthday. And
Oh,
this was his birthday celebration weekend. So we took him out to entertain him. And maybe next year we can have a party with Watoto. I love it.
listen. Wherever
That's
the party is, we at that party. So you just tell us where it's at. It could
that
be at the
sounds
bowling alley. It could be in the living room. It could be
now
on the
I
roof.
wanted to ask you, where are you located? Are you local? How does this work?
Okay, so in addition to providing entertainment for various occasions where you may be having your celebrations,
Uh-huh.
we also have a space that we are working out of in East Brooklyn.
Oh,
So where
okay.
children can come and have birthday parties there with us. But
We
we
can bring
don't
our
just do children's parties there too. We do other community events there as well. So like
some.
recently, last weekend we had a little friend named Camilo, and it was
Mm,
his third birthday, and his mom wanted to have a fork and film inspired birthday party for him. She
I
did
love
such a great job. It was so cute. So we put his favorite movie on, which was the Goofy movie, and
Oh,
it was a beautiful theater that took up the whole wall so beautifully. And the mom
wow.
set up some nice tables with some lead candles on it, and she fed the children the food
Mhm.
that was in the Goofy movie, some
I
cheese
love
and crackers and pizza, and they had such a good time. And after they watched the movie, oh, did we had hot, fluffy, delicious popcorn right there when you walk in. Oh my goodness, it was the first thing that you smell. Woo! Just like that.
the
Oh,
movie
that
party.
popcorn was
Love
so
them big
good.
movie parties.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they had that too. And then we had a special appearance from Goofy. Goofy showed up and was
Goofy
dancing with the
came.
children, and
Oh,
those
that was
children
over the
was
top.
getting it in with Goofy. Yeah, it was a
Now
Go
beautiful
Goofy.
party.
Goofy's ethnic. He
Why
got that
was
Goofy.
I invited? I love Goofy. Shoot.
I said,
My favorite.
Goofy. He's ethnic. He got some spirit in him. I see
Yes,
Goofy there.
yes. Goofy.
Right. He used to be one of my favorite characters when I was a kid. I mean, my sister was like, I like Mickey Mouse. I'm like, whatever. Give me
Hmm.
that funky dog every day. Funky baby. We get down. And it's
Yes.
so because he's just so he's believe it or not, he's a character for everyone.
Yes,
You
and
know.
I was really shocked because I didn't know that there was a movie out called the Goofy Movie. I didn't
Yep.
even know until Mom told me.
And
And
it's
I
some
thought it was interesting because I didn't know that children nowadays really knew Goofy.
so goofy, right? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
because Goofy saw, and my father was saying the same thing. He was like, these children know about Goofy? I was like,
Exactly.
apparently so.
Somebody's talking to him. That means that he is getting that from some good spaces of healthy entertainment for children. I
Yes,
love it. Speaking of which, okay, how did you get into this woman? How did this
oh,
become your life and your business?
right. Absolutely. Great question, right? So, my oldest sister, my niece, she was throwing the birthday party for my niece, and she says to me, you're going to entertain the children for the party. I want you to do a clown entertainment. I said, clown entertainment? I don't do that. They have people who do that. She's like, you're going to do that with the children anyway. You always do. You're the person that, do stuff, activities with the children. I'm just asking you to put a little something on it and do it like a show. And I was like, what? Okay. So she took me, and we got some props and stuff like that. And I did a little show for them. And then I didn't do it for a while again. Like I did it, and then I didn't do it for a long time until I got pregnant and had a baby. And that was the inspiration. Okay. The inspiration was, oh, wait a minute. I gotta feed this little girl.
Yes. Go
Okay.
figure.
I have to feed this little girl. She wants shoes and clothing and things like that, So I was thinking, what really could I do to spend time with her and be out and be able to be a mother at home, but yet still
Mm-hmm.
be able to make funds. And
Ah,
yeah,
sounds
so that was really how it got cracking.
that's
And
what's
I
up.
remember doing that for my sister. And when she was a baby, we went to a birthday party and they had an entertainer there, and the children weren't really connecting with the entertainer. And I was like, okay, you know what? That's how all the little ingredients came to put the idea together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I started Watoto Entertainment.
How long have you been doing it?
I've
How
been
old?
doing this for approximately, maybe let's say 23 years, 24.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, I
24,
love it.
maybe 25 years. Because now when I
Wow.
think about it, my daughter, yeah, okay, about
Oh
25 years.
yes, yes. Teresa,
Children's
open your mic.
entertainment.
Stop typing and say stuff. Like I love it.
Let me tell you, you have to see her in character. She is a character.
I believe you. I
She takes
believe
her
you. She
character
said
to a,
25
especially
years.
like when she does this, when she does what you say, Mrs. Claus. What's her name? What
Which
Mrs.
one?
Claus? Mrs. Claus' name.
Oh,
Mm, yes.
Mama Claus.
Yeah, Mama
Mama,
Claus, girl.
I
When
love
she
it.
does Mama Claus, you be like, what in the world? And,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't even know she did that long. That was amazing, girl. You look so good to be doing it for 20 some years. That's powerful.
Yes.
You know what she does too? That a lot of people that people don't know. She does a watermelon show. Oh my God, that watermelon show is so
What
powerful.
is a watermelon show?
Yes, talk about that.
So, okay, so we have it's called the watermelon ceremony, actually, the
Yeah,
watermelon blessing ceremony. So the watermelon blessing ceremony was created to celebrate us enjoying watermelon, okay? Because there's a lot of shame around it still. And some of that shame is not really coming from us. Some of that shame is projected onto us by outside community.
Exactly.
They feel that we should be there's a stigma attached to Black people eating watermelon. So
Well,
this is why the watermelon blessing ceremony was created
thank
to break that, to free us, and to celebrate the watermelon, because the watermelon is such an amazing fruit, okay? Because it's not a selfish fruit. It's not
thank you.
selfish. If you bring it on a watermelon on the scene, a watermelon is something we break out when the village is together.
That's right.
And then we break communion with each other. We
Yeah.
all eat of this
Right.
together,
You're right.
okay? And plus, it has three of our favorite colors in it: the red, the black, and the green, okay? They
That's what
have
I'm talking
found
about.
depictions of watermelon on the temple walls in Kemet, okay? So there's no shame around it. We
Mm-mm,
don't even
mm-mm.
eat the most watermelon.
No, we
Most
don't actually.
watermelon is eaten in China. They love watermelon over there.
Watermelon. Yes, they
They
do.
are watermelon fanatics over there.
Well, why do you think
Okay?
that is? Why do you think it is?
Because it's delicious.
It's not just delicious. It's also it has vital nutrients for healing our bodies and keeping us safe from things like cancer,
That's right.
infection. People don't understand that Chinese eat they eat the we've been taught now, we're being taught now that watermelons with and they don't eat seedless in China. They don't grow
Mm-mm.
seedless. They grow seeded watermelons and they eat the whole thing, the rind and the seeds. Why
That's
is
right.
it? Because all of a watermelon is of use medicinally.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually been stigmatized out of our own health.
Mm-hmm.
Watermelons, remember, we were raised, a lot of us were in very, very warm, hot regions. We were out there often in the sun. A watermelon provided the proper nutrients and the fluid that we needed to be able to endure the way we did as not just slaves, but farmers, workers of the land. And guess what? If you ain't have no food, them things grew wild. Understand what I'm saying? So I get where you
Big
coming from.
watermelon to me, baby. I love it.
And you got a what? Man, I'm
Mm-hmm.
digging it. I want to come. You got to invite me.
You
'Cause I
should.
got
We do it every year at the I don't know if you've heard of the International Africans Arts Festival.
yeah, I have.
Yes, that has been going on for 53 years now. The oldest one, and this was the original, the African Street
Is this the one?
Festival.
Is it Brooklyn? Is
It's
this
in
one in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yes, it used to be a Boys and Girls,
Right.
and then it
And
moved to Commodore Barry Park
so,
by the
so
Navy Yard.
need a invitation,
Yeah.
and I'm bringing folks.
Yep,
But is
that has
that the
been
only
going
time?
on for
Is that the
50
only time
years,
that you
over
do it?
50 years, 53 years, I believe.
Is that
Yes.
the only time that you do it? Is during that time? You don't do it any other times
No, that's
besides?
not true. We did it in Prospect Park. They had an event at Prospect Park called Reclaiming the Watermelon. And we were
Mm,
invited to
Oh
come out
wow.
there and do the watermelon blessing
I love
ceremony there at that event. And that was really
so,
beautiful. I don't know. I might have sent a picture or two. It might be some, I don't know, because I had a problem sending some stuff to you, but I threw a
mm,
couple things out there, and I know I had the intention to send the watermelon ceremony. I don't know if I did or not.
I'll see how it came out. We're
Mm.
still pulling some of your data, and I
Well,
got you, girl.
let me
Whatever
check.
comes
Let
up,
me
we'll
check
get
my lips. The watermelon ceremony. I have to make sure I make it right. Not the show, but the ceremony.
the
And what I
ceremony.
like about watermelon is that uh,
Mm,
I was reading some articles about the watermelon. Is that there are some people who are afraid to even eat. Some black people are afraid to eat watermelon in the street because of the stigma that
mm-hmm.
wrong with it. And that's sad. It's like I have never been to a cookout where the watermelon was not the main attraction. I have been to several cookouts, and once they take the watermelon, everybody just goes ballistic when it comes to that watermelon. So I don't understand why people have such a stigma against it when there's not never been not one cookout that I've been to. Picnic.
Mm,
Once they took the everybody just I was just somewhere the other day. My father had some kind of ceremony at his church. Girls took that watermelon. People lost their mind.
Mm.
Lost their mind with that watermelon. And what happened is that the leader of the church, he grows watermelon.
oh wow.
He actually grows them in his backyard, child. So I told him, I said, you need to send me some. You need to let me buy some of them seeds so we can start growing. Because the other thing what I learned
Yeah,
about watermelon,
exactly.
a lot
I
of people
get
don't
what
Yes.
you're
understand watermelon because watermelon goes really wild. Like once you plant it, it would just take over your
coming.
whole yard. But you have to get these limbs. See, I've been studying watermelon. You have to get these limbs to hold it up. So
Mm.
you have to get like some sticks to hold it up. Because what happens that when it grows up and then the little watermelon start coming through the little sticks because it holds it in place. But yeah,
Mm.
Dazzler,
Wow. I love
yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
I
So
mean, when you tell me, I hear what you're saying because see, the watermelon, when you say everybody just comes in, this is the truth about the watermelon, okay? It draws the community together.
Yes, it does.
Like you said, they lost their mind when they saw that. Well, oh, the watermelon, it
What?
pulls community together. It's like a magnet. It helps
Mm,
us to join together. I love all the energy that's around watermelon. Y'all definitely come next year, and I think we're going to be doing the one at Pocket Park again
really?
next year. So, and that was in, I believe we did it in August, but I don't know if they're going to do it again in August. They said they might move the time, but I don't know. But I will definitely update you for when the next watermelon ceremony is coming up. And I mean,
Shoot
if
it.
somebody has any occasion out there where you're going to be having people come together,
Mhm.
invite me. Watoto Entertainment. We will come and do the watermelon blessing ceremony. We'd love to do that.
Honey, I think that you should be at the next warm event that we do next summer. It will be amazing.
Hmm.
And just so that you know that, believe it or not, we do water and watermelon in the deep summer when we do our tabling. Because I run a table for P2G. We're the only ones there that teach that even introduce cryptocurrency to the community. So we have to come up with what we want to give in the summertime. I'm like, okay, so my husband's like, put candy on the table. I was like, how about we put the watermelon up? We'll do
Girl.
water because I truly believe in I'm have like a hydration station. That's I believe for it. People come up. The watermelon is a huge winner. Everybody wants watermelon. Everybody says yes. And it is just so fun because it sparks a conversation. We're standing there now having a conversation about something that's such a stigma, cryptocurrency. Everybody's so
Wow.
surprised by cryptocurrency. But when you get that when we have the come on up, they see the watermelon. Can I have some? What you doing over here? You know, that's what we get. And guess what I found, ladies? I
Oh
love it.
yes, that's from the watermelon ceremony. Yes.
So I did find your pictures. They came through. We love it. We see that you guys stay really busy. Hello,
That's from the
watermelon.
watermelon ceremony.
Hello, watermelon lady. And that's the Prospect Park Alliance. I love it.
Yeah,
They're
this is
just,
at Prospect Park, definitely.
you see, I
Okay, this
love.
is Auntie Goose, and this is a community Easter celebration.
Oh wow.
And so Auntie Goose is teaching the children how to do the bunny hop in that picture.
Ah, for
Oh,
Easter, I like it. Then we've got Mama
Papa
Claus.
and Mama Soul Santas.
I, I
I love it.
Yes,
said Papa and Mama Soul Santa.
that's
I'm
right.
digging that. That's right.
That's right. They're all brown sugar
Go
seasoned.
ahead, y'all. Look at y'all.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I skipped. I didn't mean to skip. Sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
There
What
you
is this?
go. That is the Kwanzaa table.
Kwanzaa table.
Beautiful.
Of
Yes,
course.
as you can see the Kenora with the red, the black, and green.
Yep.
And then you
Awesome.
have your yeah, okay, so that's what that is. And this is our carolers. We have a group called
I'm gonna let you know. Don't skip. We're gonna go back. Please
okay,
explain this so the people who don't know can learn.
okay, absolutely. So during Kwanzaa, we set up a display, right? This is how we celebrate Kwanzaa. You have a table, right? And on the table you put a mat. And on the mat you will put fruits and vegetables as well as a cup that we traditionally this cup would be like a communion cup that everyone would drink out of, but you have a
Mm,
cup there. It's called the unity cup. These are the English words I'm using. The words we also at this time use the Kiswahili words for these things, but just to make sure everybody understands what we're talking about, I'm going to
right.
use the English words, right? We have what we call a Kenora, and we have 7 candles on it, and each one of those 7 candles represents another day of Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is celebrated for 7 days, so each day another candle is lit. Or sometimes, if you're having an event and you're inviting people over, you may want to light all 7 and go through all the principles, however you like to do it. Um, but basically, the fruits and vegetables represent the harvest, pulling in a great harvest after you have worked, the
Hmm.
sweetness and rewards of all your works.
Right.
Kwanzaa is not a second Christmas, okay? Sometimes we like to blend it and we were like, here's your Kwanzaa gift, and then we're giving each other Adidas sneakers. Adidas sneakers is not a Kwanzaa gift.
Mm. What is
A
the proper?
Kwanzaa gift is a gift in which our community benefits from it. Okay, so it would be, or something that is made from the heart or from the hands, or something that is meant to uplift or encourage,
Mm.
inspire. So those are the gifts of Kwanzaa. That's what makes Kwanzaa different because it's not religious, but it is spiritful. Okay,
Right.
it's spiritual. And so this is an opportunity for us to connect with one another and celebrate traditional values that we hold as a people. Even though during times we may stray from those values at times, we still hold up these values as this is the direction that we want to go on. Okay, and some of those values are I'm not going to say them in the order because I always forget the exact order that it's in, but
It,
you
it's okay.
Umoja, um, which would be unity, Ujima, which would be collective work and responsibility. Kaumba would be creativity. What else did I leave out? Ujama, cooperative economics.
Imani.
Um, Imani, faith. Right? I don't know how many I said because whatever. I'm just talking, but
Yes. Yes.
I feel like self
Hallelujah.
determination, self
Fuji.
determination, Kuji Chakalia. Did
Yes.
I say
Fuji
that
chocolate.
one? Kuji Chakalia.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuji
I'm not
chocolate.
sure if I left anything out, but those are a few of the principles, not all of them. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
And it's better than most of us. I ain't gonna
Okay, okay.
lie.
So we're
And
celebrating those principles at this time, and
I
so
love
this particular table specifically, Mama Claus actually set that table up because
oh
We have a soul food breakfast. Have you ever heard of breakfast with Santa?
No. When is breakfast?
It's a big thing though. It's a big thing in the city. Macy's has been keeping it for like 50 years or more.
What?
They've been having,
I
yeah,
have
it's a thing. It's a
never.
thing. It's called
Wow.
Breakfast with Santa. It's a thing. And the families go, is it the Empire? No, I think it would used to be in the Twin Towers. They used to do it, I think. I can't remember
Oh,
what building they have it in. But they go with
right.
this fancy restaurant at the top. I forgot the name of the building. Forgive me, I should know. And they have a nice breakfast with Santa. Okay, they have
Wow.
pancakes, I think boiled eggs, um, bagel,
Yeah.
orange juice, tea, thing like that, right?
Uh-huh.
So we have a breakfast that we call Soul Food Breakfast with Soul Santa,
I love it.
and we
When?
serve
Tell me
salmon.
when. Christmas is coming.
Yes, yes, we serve salmon cakes, waffle. You know, we got to have the waffles, okay? So we serving waffles, right? Although I like pancakes
Yes.
myself too, but we serving waffles because we going soul food on them, right? And we
Yeah.
serving salmon patties,
Mm-hmm.
turkey bacon, veggie bacon, scrambled eggs,
Right.
uh, what you call the potatoes when they fry
Grits?
it
How
up with
about
the
grits? Any grits? Any grits? How about
yes,
How
grits?
about you?
ma'am,
Great.
grits,
Yeah,
baby.
I'm a great too. I'm a great person too.
Woo!
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, and we serving up the grits for the children
Mashed
and the
brown
family. It is
potatoes.
a nice
Home
breakfast.
fried potatoes. Home fried potatoes. That's what it is. Loving
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
Loving it.
listen, our breakfast is definitely different from the breakfast they do. No, and I'm not saying their breakfast is not nice with their pancakes and their bagels and their lox or whatever it is that
Yeah.
they have there. But
But
the breakfast that we doing over here, we go in on the soul food breakfast over here, okay? And so the
I love
children they come, they enjoy breakfast, they get to take beautiful special pictures with Papa and Mama Soul Santa, and then
yeah.
Mama Claus. The children help her set the Kwanzaa table. So this is
That's
the
Mm,
good.
Kwanzaa table, and she brings in Kwanzaa, speaking to children,
into the name.
speaking to
Right.
children about Kwanzaa and introducing Kwanzaa to them. So that's what
That's
we do at our
Beautiful.
breakfast. And our
entertaining.
breakfast is kept on Christmas Eve.
I love
So
it.
so this year, so y'all got the tickets already? Cause we need to get some tickets, get our tickets already. Cause it
We'll have
probably
the
stuff
tickets
out
out in
fast.
just a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay,
The
good.
tickets will be out right before Halloween.
Sounds
I'm
like a plan.
excited.
Speaking of which, let's go to these pictures because I saw something in here I want you to explain. First of all, I love this visual. This is a beautiful visual of the Santa family. I love it.
That is our merriment carolers. So we get hired to go around and do Christmas caroling.
Really? I
Yes,
love it.
yes.
Wow. Merry
So
Men Carolers.
very merriment crew, our merriment crew carolers, and we are very, very merry.
Oh, wow. And this would be
This is one of our storytelling shows. We are
okay.
have we definitely promote values of taking care of our planet for sure. Okay, and in this show that we're doing for the children here, we are teaching them about the great Wangari Maathai. I don't know if you ever heard of Professor Wangari Maathai. She was the first African woman. She's bigger than that, but just to give you some context, she's the tree woman. She's the woman who saved the planet by saving the trees. She was the first African woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, so you've probably seen pictures of her holding a tree with her African print on. Okay, she was a badass gangster sister, and she shed blood for this planet to preserve this planet. Okay, she did some real work, real hard work,
Good.
real strong work, real work that we benefited from. So in this show, we're telling them a story about Wangari Maathai, and the name of that show is called Wangari's Warrior Cry, and it's a felt board puppet show storytelling show.
But who
Okay.
was that character with that yellow on? Cause I seen the one. I
Yeah.
forgot her name. What's her name?
Who is that character?
That character is the
Mm.
son. The
Yeah.
story the story is narrated by the son. So the
She was
son dances in and tells the children a story about how one woman saved the planet by saving the trees and
that's right.
educating the children about and adults and anybody's in the room and ourselves, reminding
Right.
ourselves, right, that we have a responsibility to take care of this planet.
Yeah, planet.
Trees are
Yes.
not our enemy, trees are our friend. They are
Mhm.
literally the other half of our lungs.
That's
We actually need trees to survive.
that's right.
Okay, so just kind of like just reminding our community of that. We know, because I don't think we get enough of that. We're so here in the city and so separated. I'm a city girl myself.
Yeah.
We're so separated from nature, that the smallest things will bother us. Like, oh, a bug, we're like, and I'm that way too. So this is just a reminder, you, for us to get into, understand, be a part of,
That's right.
care for our
That's
planet, and to lift up the people who stood in front of us and fought for us and fought for our planet and did the good works. So
mm,
yeah, the children love this show. This show was a big
yeah,
hit.
I can imagine. Oh my gosh. I was like, that was amazing. And this young lady. Looks like Halloween has made it.
Yes, this is Grandma Zombie. Yeah, she's a zombie.
I love it. I love it. And you're getting the children in the spirit of
Yes,
things. I love
yes.
it.
She's a
Oh,
favorite character too.
so we
We do
do.
face painting, so that is one of our beautiful face painting clients that she
Beautiful.
comes. We see her several times a year at different events. She's one of our fans.
I love it.
Yes, and we painted her face. This is
And
at the International African Arts Festival, where we invite African American authors to come through and showcase, do a read aloud of their book to the community that comes out to that festival.
And
that's
who
a
was that character back there?
I believe his name was what was the name of the character? Oh my gosh, was it Joe Bean? I think it's Joe
Oh,
Bean. So I think that's the name of that character,
it
Joe
JoJo or
Bean.
something like
Yeah, I
because
feel like that's what it is.
yes,
yeah, because he
JJB.
got his
JJ
initials.
Bean, yeah, JJ Bean. And so this sister wrote a series of books that features this character JJ Bean, and she came and did a wonderful read aloud to the children at the festival that year.
It's JoJo B. I'm looking at her shirt. It's called JoJo B.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh. At her shirt. And that's really I love it.
Yes. So every
It.
year we feature a different author to come out and share.
Okay.
I told she had a lot under her
Yes,
cap.
I
Like
know. I
coming
see.
out.
These are
See,
Merriment Carolers.
I love that.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I love people who still do caroling. Oh, this was for Halloween. I
It's good
like
for the
it.
heart. Caroling is good for the heart. Singing is good for the heart. Watoto
Yes.
Entertainment, we like to do things that bring the community together. That's literally what we like to do. To come together and sing together. And Christmas carols bring people together to lift their voices together. We don't do that enough.
I'm gonna have to join what Toto because I love to
Yes.
sing.
It's good for us, especially during the Christmas time.
Join
And
what
even if
Toto.
you're not a Christmas person, singing together with a group it's
It
just good for us. It's just
does.
good.
It lifts you up and makes you
Mhm.
feel. Singing can actually heal your body, but most people won't do it for fear of embarrassment. And I don't
Right.
understand it, but it is what it is. And as we see, we come to an end of the slideshow. We end with Halloween, which is
Grandma
coming up
Zombie.
weeks. Grandma Zombie and her visits to the children. I love I love it. So you'll have a ball. I can see it. I can already tell that you guys are having a ball doing your thing. I have a video. I hope that you don't mind. I'm gonna play your video
Sure.
because I saw it and I was like, ooh. One of your videos unfortunately came out sideways, so we weren't able
Yeah,
to
I know it's
both.
having all kind of issues. It's okay. I don't even know what I said. I was just throwing stuff. Like, let's try this, let's try that. So I don't even know.
I can tell you these kids have a lot of fun. Let's get up in here because first of all,
That's Grandma Zombie.
I love it. Oh gosh, I love it. I know you had an absolute ball, and I'm
That
so
is
glad.
Grandma Zombie turning up with the toilet tissue. She out of
Yes,
control.
she is, and I love it. Because
That
we,
was so funny when I saw it. I was laughing so much. I was like, "She said, calm yourself down. I'm over here choking right now, laughing at it.
I
That
had a
was so
ball.
powerful."
When I saw it, I was like, yes, we're gonna put this one up. So, Grandma Zombie getting down with the kiddies. That's right.
Yeah.
And turning it up in your full grandma's gear, Grandma Zombie gear. How did? Oh my God, what do you see happening? You said you're 25 years in. Oh my God,
Mhm.
how's your baby? Your grown person, because I know that's your.
Yes. Well, she's a mom herself now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Does your family participate in the festivities of your family? Is this a family business?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Oh
it
wow.
is. Yes, it is. Uh, my mom, my sister,
Huh?
my my daughters.
Yeah,
Yeah, my brother-in-law, both of them. Um, the whole family, my nephews have all participated. Yes,
I
in
love that.
Watoto Entertainment.
I
You
love.
know, we are one of our services that we get hired for a lot is face painting. That right?
Ah,
So right, my both of my daughters are face painters. And
oh
so
wow.
and then a few other young people who work with me as well. But that is really big. I mean, you know, it's interesting to see how trends move because, 15 years ago, it was all about people wanted a magic show, this, that. For some reason, the trend moved and now people are they just have to have face painting.
Right.
They may or may not have a magic show, but
I
they
was
have to have face painting. This is what
right.
the people want. So yeah, it's
I've
interesting.
been to I've been to events where the adults even getting their face painted. It's like I'm
Oh
one of
yeah,
the, like
all the
I'm gonna
time.
get my face painted.
We
Yeah,
did face
Yeah,
painting in our events. We
I'm
had to
gonna get
do
my
face painting, tattoos, because some people don't want it on their face, so they give them
right.
tattoos, arm,
Yes, we
or
do.
whatever they ask you. They had we had limits,
Yes.
lots of pictures and stuff. It's amazing the talent and how I love how you guys are promoting the raw talents of your family. First of all,
Yes.
um, as a business and or coordinating it as a business. That is the epitome of generational wealth. And people don't realize it. My daughter is like, "Oh, I don't want to be in your business, mom." I'm like,
Hmm.
"Well, you know, you can't, I'm building, I know what I'm building and I know why." But one of the biggest things I realized has happened to a lot of family in their wealth. The Rockefellers had relatives, had kids that went on to do what their parents did because they made money generationally. Their parents didn't just leave them trust funds and left the business to some stranger to build. Their parents told them, you either learn this thing or you learn to get a job. Which one do you want to do?
Hmm.
And it's interesting how you always, if you have, like, one thing about the people like the Rockefellers, they had a lot of kids. Okay. They
Right.
didn't have just one, they had a lot of kids. So somebody, a nephew or somebody, was going to take over. And when we start including different generations in learning
Yeah.
how to do what we do, they keep the business going. And nowadays, businesses can be industries.
Hmm.
Businesses, your small family business can end up being a industry where you now hire other families to
Right.
work the same way and teach them how to build finances together so that they can grow and become partners to your industry. It's just amazing with the opportunities when we remember where all this came from.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't think people realize that our history as in the work field or in the business field, we weren't employees. We weren't people that came to this country didn't come here looking for a job.
Right.
The
They
people
came using their skills.
thank you.
Hmm.
People same here. If you had to work for anybody, it was to be an apprentice so that you could be open your own and
Correct.
give your children the opportunity to own a reputable business and be a reputable businessman, not employee.
Like they have the thing called a hookup. Like they would bring like, especially from down south. My grandfather, not my grandfather, my uncles when they came up, and then they bought us when they was like, hey, you can get a job with this one. So it's like they constantly kept the business going, kept the family
Right.
constantly have the income coming in because they like your father working with. So okay, well I'm gonna make sure my son, or my nephew. So that was a constant. Like
Yeah.
even like they would go down south and even get the food and bring the food up here, and they would sell the food from down south because they had families
Mm.
that had food down south. Like we would shuck beans. My grandma sold beans. We would shuck the beans, shuck the beans that come in the little pods.
Yeah.
We
Mm.
would shuck like barrels of beans. I was tired. Ooh, I hate my finger be hurting, but we did it. We would shuck the corn. We would do snap the peas. Like we had
Mm-hmm.
Right. The whole
and
family. Yes. Isn't
Yeah.
that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
so it's like I learned
Exactly.
all that stuff when I was a child. I wasn't no dude. I was a child doing it. We would have barrels of snap peas and stuff that we had to peel and take apart. Then my grandmother sold that. She sold.
Yeah.
We did the corn. Like we did all kinds of
Mm.
stuff, and it was so good. Child. Oh, they bought the fat
Making
back.
me hungry.
No, I know. I know.
I was
They
about to
bought the
say, I'm
fat back.
getting so
They
close
bought
to
the
dinner
down
right
south fat book from down south. So it was constantly stayed in us,
now.
constantly building a family. But we lost that. I think when
Mm,
we lost is when we forgot to honor the elders because the elders was the one who was bringing that and telling the stories.
right.
But I want to ask this question: is that how many people, how many women of your character, how many women of your character does this business? Like, is there a lot of women, black women, or is there very little? Like, how does it work? Or do you just have a unique business that no one else does?
Miss Teresa, I'm going to ask you before this question. Please move into your camera. We can't see
Oh,
you.
sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, okay, I like that question. So now, in terms of children's entertainment, I am not the only person that does children's entertainment.
Mm,
They but I might be the only person that I know of who does children's entertainment the way I do children's entertainment.
Yes. Yes.
So I very much, my program is not really just about entertaining children. Although I do not use, you'll see this word a lot of times people will use called edutainment. I don't really necessarily use that word, but when I'm entertaining children, when we are entertaining children and bringing programming to children, what we really want to do is instill pride, encouragement, and celebration into them. So we're doing it not just to entertain them, but to really uplift them, to really respect their innocence, to really celebrate them, but not just celebrate them, but celebrate community in front of them. You understand? Because I think a lot of times we ought to celebrate children, but I think sometimes we have done a little bit too much of celebrating children and have pushed many children to the position of becoming very narcissistic in certain ways and very self-righteous in certain ways. So it's really about celebrating the community in front of the children with respect. Yes, uplifting them, but uplifting them within the community, letting them know we're together, we're gathered together. The same reason why we do the watermelon ceremony, it's to gather everyone together, to be proud of who we are. So I don't know too many people who do entertainment like that with that in mind. I just know that they do entertainment. You understand? So um we're not really a business that's an online business, even though that's where I want to go. But we're not really online. We are really out there on the field. So you would see us live. We don't have much. We do have a YouTube channel, but right now we're not it's not activated. There are things there, but it's not something that we engage with. Every now and then we'll put some things up there, but we're not creating content for it. That, and I know you were going to ask me what is the next steps for us. I would love to be able to move in that direction. So that is really the vision to go. But
uh-huh.
just trying to work out what's the best way to do that.
Right. I totally get that.
Hmm.
Weirdly enough for us, is working the opposite because we have the opposite problem. We're very online and we're trying to let folks know that what we do with our teaching. So I get where you're coming from, sis. I do. It's a balancing act when you've existed one way for so long. You got 25 years. Literally, I have 8 years in tech. Well, not 8 years. Technology, I've got somewhat 16 years in technology itself. When it comes into the financial literacy, I got about 5 years under my belt, and it's all been online. So for me, I got to try to help people understand you can come to the online classes or you can book us to come out to work with your people. And I'm trying to get offline.
Well, you know what? You know, I have an event space in East Brooklyn. You're welcome to come there.
I heard you say that.
Yeah.
I so heard you when you said that. So that's what we're talking about. They can bring the party to you. We'd asked her this question, and I was really glad that you shared that you have the party space. You go out to their location, or you can allow them to come to your space and bring their party there, which is great because a lot of people, you know, what's going down with living space. It's hard. It's hard to find rental space. It's hard. And if you're like, look, we do as long as we're we're booked as the entertainment, we down. Whoa, okay. It won't cost you as much because you're already paying for us.
Right.
Ta-da. Then when you got the entertainment, you got the space, you got everything, party's done, and y'all leave. That's the best part.
Right.
Y'all leave.
Let
somebody else clean up and put everything away and all of that.
That's correct.
Everyone had a wonderful time, and that is all that matters.
That's right.
I gotta tell you, we are at. Oh God, I hate when we come to this part of the show. Oh man, it's gonna get good. It's getting good. I love it. I love what you do, and I can't wait to share you further. I'm looking forward. I have relatives and everything. We just had two twins. Had twin babies in my family. Yep. That's one of the reasons why I took my nephew out because the twins were recently born, so we couldn't really do a whole lot with the family. You know, all of
the
that.
boys or girls? The twins.
Girls, 2 girls.
Oh.
I tell them, my baby girl, one of my nieces, my baby girl, I was like, you, I don't know what you made of, but you mad strong, baby. 15 pounds worth of babies, and one of them almost 10 by herself. I was like,
wow, those girls are gonna be so spoiled.
oh, you know, Auntie already got a gift. Already got it. I was like, where's the party? What we doing? How we gonna do this?
Yes. Oh my God, it's gonna be so much fun.
And so today, their older sister is 10. Oh no, not today, but their older sister is 10, and my nephew just turned 10. And these two are like, I hate to say it, but these two 10-year-olds look like the two twins. The difference in size.
Oh.
So he's really small and she's really tall, and I'm like, and they're both 10 years old. So
well, you know the girls, you know, we always gonna outgrow them, and that continues forever, I think.
Yeah, but we love them all just the same. But you know what I want to share with everybody, you know, we coming to the end of the hour. We have to take care of our business. But you know, I want to say thank you so much for bringing your spirit.
Thank you.
What you do for the spirit of children to remind them and give them back childhood in action. It's not on a screen somewhere. It's not out there, you know, on somebody's video. They're not out here trying to put together the next thing. You getting to enjoy yourself, whether it goes on video or not. That was an experience they will never forget.
That is.
And you are an experience, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I love it. I want one of those. By the way, when I'm gonna get my Watoto? I need my
Watoto. Yeah, I'm about to order some more.
That's what's up. I want to put Watoto. You put Watoto Entertainment. What is it called? Your biggest fan. You're gonna put that biggest fan. That's a biggest fan t-shirt. That's right.
Thank you.
So can I ask a request before you leave? Is it possible I can hear one of the characters, or we have to wait until we do the show? I'm like,
you want to get a little piece, a little taste. Oh Lord, Miss Teresa.
That's a hard one. I'm not gonna lie, because there's a secret back cave.
Oh, okay.
And then when you go through the back cave, like all the ingredients come together. So I would just be faking it. I would just be
Oh, okay.
faking it.
Well, you know what? I'm so glad that you. I'm glad you said because you said you got to go to your secret cave to come. I understand it. No problem. It's
There
only
we
it's
go.
only specialized people get a chance to go. Okay, no problem. I'm excited because I want to
So
meet. I want to meet them.
I
Good.
love it.
I hope to see you at the breakfast this year.
Hello, send me an invitation. I will be at the breakfast. I'm already
Yes,
ordered food. Thank you very
yes.
much.
Come have some
Okay,
grits and salmon patties with us.
and
Mm.
that we gotta be out because y'all gonna have me in here eating, and I got another thing to do. I love it. So with that, I want to say thank you so much. We have to, of course, we got to put up the product sponsors for tonight. We want to make sure you all understand that health and wealth must go together. And with that, we have a product sponsor called Micro Daily. Micro Daily is a micronutrient that is used to help heal your body from within, utilizing what's inside you already. Ain't it great? Not only that,
Mm.
does it work on your immune system to help it do what Dr. Sebi said it always supposed to do. Because see, we got to work through things like the electromagnetic field. Microdeli helps your cells deal with this. It also helps you deal with things like high blood pressure, diabetes, different types of immune deficiency. But we don't tell you to take our word for it. We want you to talk to some folks. Come get some samples. Get in touch with us at p2gnetworks.com. You'll be able to check out the products on the line. And if you want to try one, talk to a person. We'll send you some. It doesn't have a reaction with any medication. It is actually patented to not interact with anything you take or have. Now, and you can't overdose. You can eat this stuff because it's food. I've been told by my which girl, I said, well, what if I take too much? She says, then you're just gonna go to the bathroom and pee it out.
Mm.
Water soluble. So it's okay. It ain't hurting nothing that you got. As a matter of fact, you probably feel a little better. I was like, wow. But what I love is testimony. And testimony is strong and consistently coming to the point to where we're starting to become noted for this particular product is becoming noted for not curing, but actually fighting in the fight of cancer as well as heart disease. So by all means, check it out and find out how it can help people who are struggling. The worst it'll do is they'll pee it out and it does absolutely nothing and you get your money back. I love it. Now
Mhm.
that being said, like I said, we all about health and wealth. So Miss T is gonna hit, she's gonna hit you with the 1-2 punch. She's got the what, my sister?
I got the mitochondria, the more mito, and what happens is that heals your mitochondria in your cells because as you age gracefully, you lose a lot of your mitochondria. And so, the product that I sell is that it helps increase it. Like my blood sugar is going down, the diabetes is my A1C, same thing. My blood pressure, my weight, my appetite is like, girl, I got to make myself eat. That's how much appetite. My skin, y'all. My skin. Me and Miss Ruby's skin is looking so good. And we don't even have no makeup on. People use it as a toothbrush, as a toothpaste, deodorant, all kind of stuff. If people were dealing with ED, people use it, they use it rejuvenate there. So it's a great product, y'all. It's a great product. And so there's my website.
Uh-huh. And I truly believe in taking all that is natural and beneficial to me. So I got me some Momito as well. So I don't play that.
Amen.
Mhm.
People go, well, if you got this and you got that, I said, then I'm gonna have an expectation of 113 years to live. I better take all I can to keep it going and keep it natural. Because, honey,
Right.
it's a long time. And I tell you right now, this is what you're looking at is 50 years. And I love it. Got
Yes.
it.
That's
Got it.
right. That's
And
right.
I'm looking forward to next year's birthday party because people be like, they're gonna be checking me at the door. Like, you got
Hey.
I'm good. I got my ID.
Come on with
Baby,
it.
doing nothing but living a good life. And every time you laugh and smile, you actually take years off of your life. Do you know that?
Mm.
You
Years
do.
off of off your age, off your face, off your body. And it's like, wow, you're aging backwards. People go, oh, that's because good black don't crack. I said, no, no, good skin, good human being don't crack. We are
Mm.
all here made on this way. And people go, oh, that's your melanin. I said, sweetheart, I hate to tell you this. If you eat the right way and you take care of yourself and you protect your skin and the inside too, You'd be amazed at how some of these other folks look too. They may be
Mhm.
lacking pigment, but they looking young. What's the excuse? So with that, I want to also let you know that we're teaching. We're out here teaching people how to, and I love it. Thank you so much, my sister. Because yeah, we teaching people how to make pennies, turn pennies into gold. And Miss Teresa, I saw, she challenged me. I blew her mind. I said, I told you it's real. I do the math, so we don't. So there's no question. Math
Mhm.
don't lie, y'all. Okay, math does not lie, and neither does, no, does what we see out here. Everybody sees wealthy people all the time and never asks the question, well, what are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
You just assume. Don't assume, ask questions. Because you can't have for what you don't ask for. So I went and asked some questions. I got tired of
Mhm.
being in a position where I was working so hard and all my money was disappearing. So we started learning
Mm.
a few years ago how you got two jobs in one house and then y'all all broke. That's crazy. That's crazy. So
Mhm.
I said I'm gonna search it out. I gotta ask questions. I am a pain in the neck when it comes to asking questions. My professors hated me. They hated me. They'd be like, Miss Thomas, just go home. I was
Right.
weak.
I
Some of them
like
was like,
it. Thank you.
you ever see the teachers say office hours?
Mhm.
Me. So when it comes to poverty, I'm on a mission because I found out poverty is not about what's in your pocket. It's about what you know what to do with it. And we were never taught that. So you're going to be able to come to a platform called P2G and sign up for a free digital financial literacy class. We start back on the 3rd. All of you who would like to find out what the difference is between the wealthy and people who are poor, you get a clear line driven, and guess what? You get their playbook because I'm giving it away.
Mm.
Now the only question after that is, are you ready to do something about it? See, I don't charge people for that. We teach you how to make the moves. The moves are on you.
Mhm.
And folks go, how do you make money? I learned how the wealthy made money. Why do I need yours?
Mm.
They
Mm.
don't get it from you directly. That's not how to. We've given away so much we don't even know. So let's go find out what they're up to and how to make sure we keep this rolling. I'm enjoying myself doing this. So I tell you right now, this is my calling. I changed my life over to be able to do this, and then I was provided the resources to keep doing it. Let's get this done, y'all. We can
Yep.
change
Mm.
Works, y'all.
together.
I'm a
Okay.
living witness. It works.
Go ahead, baby girl.
I said it works, y'all. It works. It really
Oh,
does
Mm.
work.
we have so many things going on in this platform. We teach, we share, we build constantly. And all you guys got to do is show up. And
Mm.
then when you want it, if you want it for yourself, do the work. Do the
Yep.
work. Stay connected to the community because, first of all, we invite people to come into the community, whether you do this or not. See, that's the first thing. We're building, and for those who may be hearing this for the first time, we're building the first block Wall Street, utilizing blockchain and teaching people how to build an unstoppable entity that changes the lives of everyone around them. So your business is welcome. Watoto is so welcome. I'm loving it. I want to see your business, Miss Lady, on the blockchain, not just on the internet, on the blockchain. So where
Mm.
you are, your business is money as it's just saying it. That's
Yeah.
how it works. So come to class and hang out with us. And you all as well. You get a chance to come in and learn about how to take some time off from work. That's what I kind of enjoyed it because we helped someone actually do that last year. They were like, Miss Ruby, I don't know what happened, but I was able to take vacation. I said, what you mean you was able to take vacation? Wasn't you doing that before? I was like, you what?
Wow.
She said, no, I have about a month worth of vacation I have not been able to take in 6 years
Look
of
at
working.
that.
And
Mhm.
I was, because she was chasing the money. She didn't want to take it off. And it's paid vacation, but this time they could only get it was when, the holidays and stuff. And she was like, she couldn't get it during the holidays. She took her vacation during the holidays and went home because she could afford it, because she knew what to do with her paycheck that would keep her going. So they couldn't tell her no. And then she found out how important she was to them when she told them I wasn't, when she told them no for the first
Mm.
time. It's time, baby. We got to get this together and popping. We thank you so much for being with us this evening. Thank you, sister girl. We love you.
Thank
Mwah. Keep doing what
you.
you do. Miss T, we see you. Go ahead and do your thing. And thank you to everybody who's joined
Thank
us. Go
you.
on the love. We got to get rolling out of
Y'all
here.
so much. This was so powerful.
Ah,
Sister, thank you so much. I really love what I felt like a little kid here today. I'm
yes, that's what I'm talking about.